Welcome to Health and Life with me, Coach Natalie, and let's get right into today's topic. Hello and welcome to Health and Life with me, Coach Natalie, where I am spreading love, light, and knowledge to you. And today I'm coming to you with a channeled message about generating wealth, or generational wealth, I should say. I wrote some notes down, how to start creating generational wealth with your positive vibes. Now, we all think of generational wealth as money, right? Like those humanly possessions that we have, the things that we buy. But your wealth starts with how you vibe, how you think, and maybe changing and breaking some generational curses and getting through some generational traumas. Now, our generations previous to us, our ancestors, probably had some things that they had to do, and they had to do them a certain way because, well, that's what they could do, right? But in today's day and age, we have so many options, right, of how to do things, but many times our families, the people that we're linked to, our friends, they all have a certain way of doing things. And when you start thinking out of the box, people are like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. That, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not how it's done. And here's the thing. Nobody ever created something new and did something exceptional without thinking out of the box and doing something someone else had not done before. So our job is to raise above whatever vibration of what those previous to us have done, and to run with it no matter what anyone thinks. For example, I always go back to my wine because I'm just in love with my wine, but I don't drink it as much anymore because it's not a thing. Like, I watch people that were through my family drink their wine, have their wine in the evening, have their whatever spirit of choice that they chose to have that in the evening, or to have that during the day or whatever, and they seem to function okay. When you repeat that cycle, you seem to function okay also, right? Like, it's okay. But when you start to realize that how much better, when you start to cut back and you say, hey, I'm not that thing, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm going to change the way that I do things. And when someone invites me out for a drink, I don't have to say no. I can say yes, and I can have a drink of water, right? There's a drink of whatever, but it doesn't have to be liquor. But slowly over time, you start to notice that your mind functions differently, right? It's like your mind becomes healthier and able to think more clearly and see things out of the box. But when something's not working, why would we keep repeating the same cycle and then hoping to get a different result? That's insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and looking to get a different result. It's not going to happen. You're going to get the same result. And if you don't do it as good as they did, you might get a worse result. But the thing is that sometimes we get in the comfort zone of being with certain people and doing things in a certain way and being in a certain place or having a certain thing so much that we can't see the little nuggets, I'm going to call them, that the universe, God, or whatever, your creator, whatever it is that you believe in, is throwing at you, right? And the other part about creating generational wealth, when you raise your vibration, you have to find people that are already doing what you want to do. So you have to know what you want, right? So you have to find those people that are doing what you want to do and find out, are you doing it like they are? I attended a Tony Robbins seminar, and if you guys get a chance, you gotta go to Unleash the Power Within. I'm not getting paid for telling you this, but if you're looking to transform your mind and look at things a little bit different outside the box, it's definitely a good place to start. And if you don't want to attend a seminar, you can definitely find him on YouTube. Find some of his videos on YouTube. But changing the way that you look at things and getting proximity to people who are already doing what you want, because part of manifestation is when you want something, you have to believe that you are that thing already. Like, it sounds crazy, right? I'm not there. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to be that thing. I'm trying to be that multimillionaire. I'm trying to be that model. I'm trying to be that actor. I'm trying to be whatever it is that you're trying. I'm trying to be this creator, right? And the thing is that you have to believe that you are that thing. Because what happens is when you tell your mind that you are that thing, you start looking for the people who are that thing. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you start behaving in a way that aligns with that. Because if you're not manifesting, it's because you're not aligning with what you want. And it's not because you don't want to, it's because you don't realize that you're not. You think you are. You think you're working towards your goal. And as much as you may be working towards your goal, you have to know what it takes to get to your goal. And once you are able to raise your vibration, get proximity to people who are already doing what you do, what you want to do, and also when you are able to not just get proximity to the people that are doing what you want to do, but start embodying that energy of what you want, you'll manifest it. Like, you will manifest that, the generational wealth. And it's not just about money. Yes, doing that might get you the money that you're looking for, right? But changing the way that you do things will also change the way that the generation after you does things, right? Which is amazing, which is what Martin Luther King did, right? He had a dream and he stepped up and he said, no, like, this is the way it's gonna be for the next generation. This is what I want. This is what I see. And you know what? I don't care if it's not happening now. I see it now. And he manifested a lot of changes for future generations. And without that dream, we wouldn't have had that. And it's so simple to think that you just, when you change something, you think, oh, I'm just changing it for myself. Or when you do something, or when you manifest and raise your vibration, you think you're just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for generations ahead. And if you want to get really technical, you're doing it for the generations before also, because you'll make them proud that all the hard work that they did, everything that they went through was for a reason. And now you're able to move forward and do better. And one last thing I want to say about this is that not as much as that is true, what I just said about your ancestors, you may have people who are not happy that you are moving on and you're doing something different because they don't understand. They can't see it yet. But what will happen, and part of the generational wealth that you leave and that you bring to the table, is that when they see it happen for you, they know it can happen for them, and they may change their mind. So hope that makes sense to you. I just had a quick message this morning. I was journaling and I thought, wow, I just need to come have this conversation this morning. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the topic and what you think about generational wealth and manifesting and how you're manifesting things. And until next time, I am sending you love, light, and knowledge. Spread the wealth.